Girl Tribe Gaming. Podcast on. I said it. Podcast on.
This is Girl Tribe Gaming. I'm Zen.
And I'm Jen. And we don't have time for this intro.
Because we got so many games to talk about this episode, including Zombie, The Bridge, Tales from the Borderlands, Episode 4, our favorite vehicles in video games. We both have a mobile game to talk about. And on top of that, we're going to sprinkle some news in.
So welcome to episode 51. I want to kick things off with Zombie.
And this was originally a Wii U game, correct?
Yes, it came out back in 2012. And I remember seeing that game back then, thinking it looked cool, but I didn't have a Nintendo, you know?
So the fairy godmothers of Xbox have granted your wish.
Yes, they sprinkled a new zombie game. So in case you don't know, it's Zombie. It's ZOMBI. And in my head, it's Zombie. But it's a survival horror game. And the game starts and it's, super creepy. And like everything is, really dark. It's hard to see where you're at. You wake up and you're like, whoa, where am I? What do I do? Well, you find out you're in London and there's a guy coming through a speaker. And he he's like one of those prepper guys. And, they're prepared for all these events. Mm-hmm. And he calls over the intercoms. He's using those CCTV TV cameras. And he's like, monitoring things. And he's talking to me. And he's kind of directing me to help me. And like one of your first things right off the bat is you need supplies, right? So bug up bag. You want to get one of those. So you have to go to a guy who had already died. And he was wearing the pack. So you had to go get the pack from him.
Okay.
And the whole game, it's all about, surviving. There's zombies. You have to be very, very careful because you have limited ammo. You have to like scavenge around and look for food and ammo and everything that you need. And then this guy, I don't know, he's very creepy, but throughout the game, he's like telling you where to go and you're exploring the city and going through all these areas.
So when I first heard of this game and when it was being released on the Wii U, mm-hmm. I really questioned if a scary game that's like a horror game almost
on a Nintendo console.
On Nintendo. So at first I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So did the game do anything new? I mean, to me it looked like just another zombie game.
Yeah, what I will say that was different. Okay, so I believe when you were playing this on the Wii U, you had to like physically move your like controller to like scan the environment. Mm-hmm. And in this, I just hold the LB button, but you scan the environment and it's helping. If you hear that, it's a helicopter going by. It's loud.
Ooh, cool.
But it's like the scanner thing, and it helps you scan your environment, right? And so that was a little different, but then again, it also reminded me of other games. But what was most different in this game, I was really worried about dying. Because, okay, like let's say you're out and you get overrun by some zombies, which it's very easy to get overrun.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can handle.
That happens.
Well, yeah, it's the problem. But you can handle 2 zombies pretty good. You get a third and oh no, you're going down. So if you die, what happens in the first 2 difficulty levels, what happens is you respawn back at your safe house with only a, what are those called? I think it's a cricket bat. Like some European sport.
Oh my gosh.
A wooden stick used in a sport. I think it's cricket. Anyways, that's all you spawn with, right? All your gear is left on your old dead self. So you have to get back over to where you died.
Where the zombies were.
Yeah, and now your old body is a zombie, and you have to kill your old body and
that
take
is
the backpack.
awesome.
Yeah, that's what was really cool. So I really didn't want to die. And then when I had
Okay.
to go back and I'd see myself, I was
But-
like, oh.
Is there like can you create your character so it looks like you, or is it just like a default character?
Default. Yeah, it's like
Oh my
kinda,
gosh, how awesome would that be if you could create your character and then like, they could
And then
kind of look
see
like
yourself?
you? Yes, as a zombie.
But there is a mode that at the highest difficulty, you go through the game, and if you die, it's game over, man.
Permadeath?
Yeah, you're dead. The game's over. So
That's cool.
yeah, but so here's the deal. So the pros of the game, well, and it's $19.99. We should say that too. The pros are that it does a really good job at creating that tension of like, I don't want to die. I do need to be careful. I need to be slow. Like I was checking every corner, and even your batteries have limited life, and that flashlight is dingy. Like you can't see very well. So that was good. The graphics, they're okay. Like I felt like they could have been better.
To me, they look like what you would expect coming from a Wii U game.
Yeah, and so
I know that sounds bad.
No, I don't think it is though, because like this is what I put under my cons was that, the game is glitchy. Like there's some frame rate issues. The graphics at sometimes here and there you get a glimpse with the really nice shadows and lighting, and you're like, oh, this could have been so good. But like I just felt like they could have polished it up a little more for next gen. So I just wish they would have spent an extra 6 months.
Especially when there's so many zombies in the world, which we're thankful for. Don't get me wrong.
We are thankful for our zombies.
Yeah. But they got a lot of zombies to compete against.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's definitely like something fun if you're in the mood for something scary, You're not killing a bunch of zombies, though. It's just a few here, a few there. They sneak up on you. And then some of the things it seems kind of like not fair, but I'm just saying, a zombie that can spit acid like across an entire room. It just doesn't seem very fair.
Well, things aren't fair in a world filled with zombies, Jen.
I guess. But, for $19.99, it's a good price for a game like that. And if you're into survival horror, you're going to love the game. If you're not into survival horror, then you're probably just not even going to want to pick it up.
Yeah. So if you had to give it a score, 1 being meh, 10 being yeah,
I'd probably get a 7, maybe a 6. It's just, I think you have to be in the mood for it,
Yeah.
So, anyways.
That sounds fair.
Yeah. Zombie.
So, I haven't been killing zombies.
Yeah.
I've been playing a 2D puzzler called The Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It released back in 2013 on other consoles like the 360.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it's been out for a while, but it was now released on the next gen.
Mm-hmm.
It is $9.99, and it's, like I said, it's a 2D puzzler. Really simple mechanics that you have this guy that you're rotating this map back and forth, trying to navigate him to this door on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
And the artwork is what caught my attention. It's beautiful. Like, it's totally up my alley.
Yeah.
Simple black and white pencil sketches.
Yeah, I saw that, and that's why I texted you. I said, this looks like a game you would like, Zen.
Yeah, and it's like bringing art to life, which I really, really like. And the puzzles there's some simple ones, there's some hard ones, but it seems to be a really good balance, like where you're not sitting there banging your head against the wall trying to figure out a puzzle.
Yeah.
There is 24 puzzles in total, 48 if you include when they reverse them.
Oh.
So that's tricky. It's, 24 unique, and then they let you go back and play the maps backwards.
Oh, man. I had heard someone talking about it like it was kind of challenging.
There was a few maps that you just have to just stop and think about what the heck you're doing, or you can literally go around and around in circles because you're rotating the map, to help the guy. So it can be frustrating at times, but luckily when you do die, like you fall off the map or a boulder will hit you, you can hit a button, I believe it's B,
Mm-hmm.
and it will rewind time so you can fix your mistakes. So
Oh.
there's no loading time, so you can screw up all you want and just rewind time.
Oh, that's good, because I have no patience, and I would be the one just going in circles.
Yeah. So there's different elements in it. Like I said, there's these boulders that will fall, buttons that you have to hit to open or unlock different parts. The map can go inverted, and there's a lot of other little elements that I won't give away,
Yeah.
but it
And-
kept my interest. And
I had seen just a screenshot, and it kind of looked like one of those MC Escher drawings. Is that what the game is like at times?
yeah, it's great. It's awesome artwork.
Oh, man.
But I definitely think for $9.99, it's a good puzzler.
Uh-huh.
It doesn't do anything like, mind-blowingly different,
Yeah.
but it's just done. It's done well,
Oh,
and
that's
I'm enjoying
cool.
it. The achievements seem that you can get most of them.
Mm-hmm.
There's a few that have been really challenging where you have to find like these hidden items where, by what I'm reading, is that you probably should plan on watching a walkthrough to get those.
Oh, okay.
But for the most part, it seems that you'll be able to get the achievements, but it's just going to take time going back and forth and playing all the different levels.
Yeah, you just have to have patience to put in the time to...
Yeah, but all in all, I think I'm more so enjoying the art and just seeing the different levels and how they are drawn out.
That's cool. Yeah, you've
super
been
simple.
playing a lot of like different games lately.
Well, I'm still hooked on Sparkled Unleashed. I'm still stuck on level 39.
I'm stuck on 39 too.
We should congratulate one of the Girl Tribe members that finally got past level 39. It is now stuck on level 40.
Yeah, woot woot to Lost Soul.
Yeah, I am feeling as though the developers of Sparkle Unleashed just wanted to torment all the gamers of the world, because I don't know what I am doing, but I have tried everything.
I tweeted them. They responded and gave me all of these tips. They said this is what they wanted for the game. And
What? To destroy my mornings with, I can't even finish my coffee. My coffee's freezing cold by the time I finally give up.
when you were talking about being stuck, I was like, oh, I get stuck, but I don't get mad. Well, I got stuck on 39 now, and I've been stuck here for at least a week, and I'm getting pissed. But they said change up your power-ups. You got to be quick. Maximize your chains. All this stuff that we already know.
Yeah, so basically, you're just not good at the game, they're saying.
Yeah, I keep trying.
Yeah, don't give up. You're doing a good job. That's what my mom would say, but
Yeah. Oh, and
keep down.
on Zombie Zen, I forgot to mention the achievements. A lot, I would say about 80% of them you'll get just through going through the game. Try out all your weapons, hint, hint. But there are a couple, and one of them is to get through the entire game on the hardest difficulty, where if you die, the game ends. And so I'm like thinking I'm not gonna mess with that one.
No, there's no time for that. There's so many games.
I know. So, you put out an interesting tweet.
Wait, I want to score the bridge.
Oh, yeah. What would you give it on a
7.5.
7.5. Okay.
So continue now.
Okay.
Yes.
So you put out a tweet asking people what their favorite vehicles to drive in a video game. You got some interesting answers.
Yeah. So one girl said RC car, and I don't think is she talking about video game, or is she talking about RC cars?
Well, at first I was thinking RC cars, but now I was just thinking it's probably from Call of Duty. Remember?
Oh, it is
'Cause she's a
definitely
big
from Call of Duty, because she's our Call of Duty girl.
Yeah. That was fun, because you get to the end and boom.
Oh my gosh, I am so glad you figured that out, because I was thinking RC cars, which I love.
I do too. That's a fun, you get the good ones. They're fun. I
I
always
want a gas-powered RC car.
I had, it was battery. But I had one of those really nice ones that can go fast. But I would crash it, and my ex at the time would rebuild it. And then I'd like instantly crash it. Within 30 minutes, it would be ruined.
Yeah, my favorite RC car growing up was one that I could flip back and forth. It had these big wheels on it, and you would zoom forward, and you slam on the brakes, and the whole car would flip.
Oh, fun.
What got me into it was that show BattleBots.
Oh.
I always dreamed of attaching knives to my RC cars and stabbing things.
Okay, another girl mentioned the warthog. That's pretty standard.
Oh, heck yeah.
I mean, okay, so this one, a horse?
Okay, at first I was like, yeah, every girl wants a pony, but like not every girl wants a real pony.
Maybe.
Some girls just want virtual horses.
Maybe it was a video game horse, like Assassin's Creed or...
Yes. And Elder Scrolls. I love riding my horse around in there.
Or The Witcher.
Mm-hmm. That is so true.
Oh, and the one guy, he said his own car is joking.
That is... I wonder what kind of car he has. Did he say?
No, we should have asked. Darn it.
I'm guessing it's a Subaru.
Oh. I like Subarus.
Me too. I'm guessing... No, or is it Corvette?
No, I'm thinking it's a sports car, though.
Corvette, Camaro.
Yeah,
I don't know. He should tell us what kind of car, because now we're super curious. He knows who he is.
Yes. Oh, and then the Mako from Mass Effect.
Mm-hmm. Very good. So, I'm going to tell you what my favorite car is.
Yeah. Favorite car in a video game.
Favorite car in a video game. It's pretty much any car in Saints Row, the 3rd or the 4th.
Oh, wow.
After you have tricked it out with nitrous and you've made it you've upgraded it completely so it can't be destroyed. I love cruising around in that world and just jumping off the ramps, smashing into people.
It's funny that you picked that because I was thinking about mine and I almost said my motorcycle in Saints Row 3 that I had. Oh. But then I changed it because I was like, no.
Let's hear it. What is it?
The Gun Goose. It came out, with the Halo 2
You are so
anniversary.
hooked on Halo. It is insane.
I know. I have been playing the heck out of it. I love it.
I would love to have a gun goose in real life so I can just drive around and shoot. I am really violent this episode.
You are. Knives to your cars and
guns. And I could make a gun goose with my 4-wheeler, attach some shotguns.
Shotguns? Get some Uzis or something. Get like a little submachine gun on there, man.
Oh.
Okay, so I have two. My other favorite car in a video game is from Borderlands. I don't remember the name of the vehicle, but it's the one in Borderlands 2 where you could fit, everybody in the car and you had the gunner seat. And you had like the razor blades you could shoot off. And
that's just a fun vehicle to go cruising around in.
Yeah, and you got your friends in the car and everybody. Although I always hated being the one person that couldn't shoot. And I would just sit in the car and look at my phone while I was waiting for us to get to the next place.
Yeah, that's always a drag.
Yeah.
But so speaking of Borderlands, though, you have been playing Tales from the Borderlands.
Yes.
Episode 4 from Telltale?
Yeah,
right?
So, you have Life is Strange, and I have Tales from the Borderlands. So I'm on episode 4, and it just came out today on the 19th of August. And, I have been loving the series. I've talked about it on and on and on. But I have to say, this episode, I was really sort of let down. Now, in all fairness...
Was it not funny, or why?
Well, yeah, that's to say, in all fairness, literally, within the first 30 seconds, I laughed. Out loud, by myself, out loud. But it had some of that great humor, but... the story wasn't as good. I kind of felt like I wasted my time. I didn't do anything really. And the characters, in the last episode, you saw this relationship, really forming between these two characters. And then this episode, one time I saw them give a look to each other. And that was it. They didn't even talk. And
Well,
then,
that's usually somehow time. That's how
I
it
know.
goes sometimes.
Well, I either want them to be mad or in love or whatever, but I don't want them just not talking. And then in the last episode, they introduced a couple new characters. Well, one of them I think was from 2 episodes ago. And then the one character I said that I really liked last time, and it was like I was getting really attached to. This episode, I wanted to bash its head in. Like, I was just like, you're annoying, shut up. And it would just talk and talk and talk. And it wasn't cute, it was just annoying. So I think I'm angry. But there was one moment that was very touching. But other than that, it was just kind of flat. Like, normally I say, you ask me, you say, if you're not a Borderlands fan, would you get it? And I always say, yeah, I think it still has value. This particular episode, like, if you don't really know the story of Borderlands, I feel like you will not really understand what's going on. Like,
So
really.
is there one more episode after this?
Yeah, there's one more. But, like, the first 3 were awesome. So I was really bummed about this. But
I want you to play Life is Strange. That's all I can think about. You're talking about this game, and my mind is wandering about Life is Strange.
Man. Well, I'll play it eventually, but...
Somebody, if anybody out there has a code to give Jen for Life is Strange, please help her.
Please help me. So, as usual, I'm not even going to score that game. It's not even fair because it's...
snap.
I know. I mean, honestly, it'd be like a 5. It's like, huh. But when you put it in comparison, though, of the other episodes, it's still good.
Jen doesn't like episode 4.
Nope.
Hi, this is Jen from the Anomaly Podcast, and you're listening to my friends Jen and Zen on Girl Tribe Gaming. It's just like my favorite podcast ever.
So mobile games, you got anything new?
Yeah, so I have been playing a game on my iPhone called One More Dash. Okay. And it's simple. There's so many simple iPhone games out there. It's beginning to be ridiculous. But
you love them.
I do. So you have this, I'm going to say ball a lot again.
Oh no, here we go.
So you have this ball. You have this ball and you're like jumping it to these different circles. And you can, every time you enter a circle, it starts timing out. So you have to jump out of that circle really quick again into another circle. But when you jump into these circles, there's these like guards that are circling it around and around. So if you hit a guard, you'll bounce off. Or if you hit a guard with spikes, you'll like blow up and die.
Yikes.
So you have to time everything just perfectly. Or you're going to run out of time and die in that circle that your ball is in, or you're going to hit a spike and die, or you're going to bounce off the circle you're trying to get to and die. Super simple.
Sounds stressful, Zen.
It's stressful. It's a quick fix game.
Mm-hmm.
It was free when I got it.
Uh-oh.
So I'm assuming it's still hopefully it's still free, and if it's not, then that's just too bad for you. But it's a fun game.
Huh.
It has a ton of ads, which I'm not gonna. I don't know what is up with all these ads.
They're trying to make some money any way they can.
I mean, they have a banner ad, and then they have ads that pop up.
Ugh.
I mean, why don't they just put an ad like? I don't know.
Why don't
but
they
the
just
game
charge?
is good. Exactly. The game is fun and definitely worth checking out.
It was called One More Dash.
One More Dash.
Huh. Well, I actually tried a simple game the other day. And I was thinking of you because I was like, I'm going to try this game out and show Zen. I couldn't even get through it for 30 seconds and I deleted it. I don't even know what it was. But I've been playing a game again on my phone.
On your Windows phone or your iPhone?
Well, it's on my Windows phone.
Uh-huh.
And it's the company is Gameloft. They make a lot of Windows Phone games, but they make a lot of other games too for other platforms. But it's called Dragon Mania Legend, and it's Xbox enabled. But if you want, you can still play it on iPhone and iPad for free, but it just doesn't have Xbox achievements.
Oh.
But I just love it. The name, Dragon Mania Legend. So Lost Soul was telling me I need to get it installed and play it because she needed me to give her some daily bonus or something. And I started playing it, and it's fun. It's cute. So the way, I don't know the best way to explain it, but you know games like, what's that called? You have your little world, you know, like this is like set in a land with green trees, happy land. And then you have like a little platform where your dragons live, and each dragon kind of lives on a square. And, you know, you tap it and you go and you pet your dragon and he throws out gold. And then you can feed him and level him up and you can train him. And the dragons become biters.
Okay, I think I've played this game.
Oh, yeah. So then you go to battle, and it's 3 dragons against 3 dragons.
Okay.
And then you some dragons have more than one ability. So, like, let's say you have a dragon that has like fire. So then you take the little fire icon on him and swipe it to hit the bad guy, and then you have to tap it at just the right moment to get the perfect score. And then you battle it out, and then at the end you win some goodies. So there's some parts of it that are kind of what is that game? Clash of Clans, where you have to you plant little farms so you can get the food to feed your dragons. You level up their habitats.
It has a lot of time management in it. Does it have an energy system?
Yeah, it does. So that
okay.
I don't mind that. Once I level up a little bit, I get everything planned out and ready. But, the only thing that bugs me, you got to connect to Facebook if you want to get, gifts from your friends, which I did because I wanted it.
It's a cute-looking game. It reminds me of Neopets meets Spyro meets... What's that game you play? Skylanders. Which the
opening, when you boot up the game on your phone, that little music, it actually sounds like Skylanders a lot. And I love it, though. It's super cute, and you get achievements. It's also on Windows 10, too. So it's pretty much, I don't know if it's on Android. I didn't see anything about Android. But it's a fun little game. It's free. You get achievements if you're playing on Windows Phone or Windows 10. And I would play it. If you play it and you need somebody, just send me a message. We'll have to become Facebook friends.
She wants to use you basically to help her
Yeah, I need more gifts.
Yeah. So, but no big deal.
Yeah.
All right. So I was reading about something interesting from a studio called Press Play. It's a Microsoft-owned studio. Mm-hmm. And they're best known for making a game called Max the Curse of the Brotherhood.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Also another game that I'm not sure what it is, but it just came out, and it's spelled Kalimba.
Oh, Kalimbo.
It's a puzzler.
Yeah, I never played it, but it got really good reviews.
Yes. I want to try that, though, after reading it. I was like, that might be one to at least try on Xbox.
Yeah, I had a lot of... Oh, I'm sorry. I had a lot of people in my little Xbox feed playing that, and they were saying it was fun, but...
Interesting. I'm going to check that out. So, Press Play is trying to figure out what their next game is going to be, and they want the people to vote on what game they want to push into development. So you can go to microsoftstudios.com/press-play, and the dash in between press and play is the actual symbol, not
the word dash.
Yeah. So they have these 3 different games. One called Knoxville, and that's a action survival game, and it's also co-op and has some combat elements in it. You'll have to check out all the graphics. They're all really nice, clean-looking graphics on all the games.
Yeah.
There's also one that's called Karoo, and that's a multiplayer vehicle construction game. And it reminds me of Legos, Connects type thing.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know a whole lot about that, but it looks like you can build your vehicle and then probably drive it around.
Huh.
And then there's another one that's called how would you pronounce this? Dorka?
Dwarka?
I'm not sure. but that is a dungeon crawler featuring dwarfs. So you can go to the website, check out, and they have tons of information on all these games, and then you can vote for which one you want to go into development.
That's cool. What did you pick?
I picked Knoxville, but it was between Knoxville and Carew. After checking out this video they had of how the vehicles go together, it was really intriguing. Like, the whole Minecraft brain was going of like, oh, you could build this and that. But I wasn't sure about when they're saying vehicle construction game. I was like,
yeah.
More than vehicles, or what's the limitations of it? But like I said, they have more details that you can go to the website and check out, and then also vote.
Yeah.
I want to say voting ends September 1st.
Oh,
It was either September 1st or September 8th, but let's go with the 1st just to be safe.
That's interesting.
I love that idea, though, that they're telling you, to help them out to see what people are voting
for. That's a really neat idea. I didn't even know about that. And interesting.
What one did you vote for?
Well, I haven't seen the video.
You had to check out more.
Probably based off the description you gave. Probably Knoxville.
Yeah, survival.
Action survival co-op. That sounds fun.
Yeah, and the graphics are fun looking. I think it was like, I fell for pretty pictures.
So since we're talking about news, So as we know, the new Gears of War re-release, the definitive edition, everything that's coming out next week. So did you have the chance? Because I was like, they put out the new trailer for the new game. Did you see it? No.
Yeah. No, I did.
The Mad World trailer.
Yes, that song. The song alone makes me want to cry. I love that song. And it brought me back to the original Gears. Exactly. And it made me want the game when I kept telling myself I didn't need it. I think I need it.
Gosh, you like totally took my words. I heard that music. Well, I saw on Twitter, they're like, blah, 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 Mad World. And I was like, what? I clicked it. I heard the music. And instantly, like, they could have really shown anything. But I was like, I was just looking at it. I am beyond hyped. So I was excited for it. I'm like, yeah, I want to relive that time and play it while we're waiting for like Halo to come out. But now I am just so excited. I'll put the new and the old trailer, right on the same page, so you can watch the old one and then watch the new one. It's
so pretty.
Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say you didn't see it, and I was going to be sad.
No, I did. And that song, oh my gosh.
I know.
If you haven't listened to the song, well, go listen to it in the trailer. That will be in the show notes because...
Yeah, it's... there's very few game trailers that I can actually remember watching. Mm-hmm. And I remember seeing this on TV back during the 360 days. I guess it was 4 years ago. I think it was 4 years ago.
Might have been more.
No, I think it was longer. When was it? Anyways, I just remember I actually saw it on TV, on a commercial, which I never watch anymore. And I was like, oh, that's good.
When you first saw Gears?
Mm-hmm. The commercial.
Yeah. I remember, like, back then it was like, that is so cool. So it just was something so different than anything I had ever played.
Yeah.
Like, the first time you saw that chainsaw cut through a locust body. Brings a smile.
That's something that doesn't get old either.
No, it doesn't. Or the chainsaw, the wars, when that happens. It's the perfect timing, and you're button mashing.
I love that. Was that... I can't remember if that might have been in Gears 2.
I don't think that was Gears 1.
Yeah. Oh, man. I can't wait.
I have a giant Lancer. Where is my Lancer?
You better get that out.
I have to go find that Lancer. I don't...
Yeah.
That might have been Gears of War 2, though, whenever they had that as a special.
Yeah, I think it was. Because otherwise you wouldn't know you wanted a Lancer.
I'll have to find it and maybe tweet a little picture.
Yeah, you should do that on Gears Day.
Aw, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm going to go try to find my Lancer. Is there anything else?
Nope.
All right, thanks, guys, so much for listening. You can follow myself on Twitter at ZMacLeod. That's ZMacleod. And you can follow Jen on Twitter and on Twitch at MotoGirl. That's MOTO_GRRL.
And you can check out our website at girltribegaming.com. And we are on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. And we're all, we keep it simple. Girl Tribe Gaming, all one word. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.